Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I have my cup of tea here. It's herbal tea. I love herbal tea, so this is what I normally drink during the day, and just to keep me hydrated because there's a lot of water in it. So today's video is going to be a sit down and just basically talk about things that I stopped doing to lose 37 pounds in just a short period of time. So if this is something that you are interested in, that you want to listen to, then please keep watching. And yeah, so if you see me looking down on my phone, it's because I have my phone here and I have some of the topics that I want to talk about. So that's what we're going to get into. So if you're new here, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Awut and I make weight loss videos. So I talk about weight loss tips. I talk about nutrition. I talk about exercises and just basically all things weight loss. So with any further ado, let's get into the video. So there are 5 things that I've done in order to reach my weight loss goal. And the first thing is I basically stopped self-doubting myself. So, at the beginning of when I was much bigger, I used to doubt myself a lot. Like, I didn't think that I could actually lose the weight. And basically, I didn't know how to go about it. Like, even though there's a lot of, I could have gone to YouTube and stuff like that, but I was self-doubting myself in being able to actually lose that weight because it was quite a lot for myself. Like, I felt very uncomfortable in myself. Um, I felt quite big within myself. My clothes weren't fitting me enough. They weren't fitting me well. So that kind of gave me a blow in my self-confidence and, basically who I was and, you know, um, my self-worth. So that was the self-doubt. Like, I just didn't think that I could lose the weight because I felt like I was far off. Like, even though I was 77 kg, like it may not be that heavy, but it was heavy for me. Like, and I just didn't feel comfortable in myself. So I got rid of the self-doubt basically by well, I watched a lot of YouTube videos on how to lose weight. I read a lot of books on nutrition, exercises for women. So, and I also read books on self-doubt and motivation and personal development, really, so self-confidence and things like that. So that kind of helped me to kind of have a little bit of faith in myself. And, I felt like there was hope out there where I can, learn from those who have gone before me in terms of trying to lose weight and stuff like that, and just learning from them what they've done. And that has helped me to actually lose the self-doubt and to actually have faith in myself. So that's the first thing that I've done to stop just to actually lose the weight and to get on my journey. The other thing I stopped doing is I stopped eating late at night. So I stopped eating late at night. I stopped snacking. I basically, made sure that at about 5:30, 6 o'clock, all my meals are done, and I don't eat anything after that. So if I wanted something to snack on, I would make myself a cup of herbal tea. So that would keep me satisfied and, just keep me full for longer, because I'm drinking a lot of herbal tea and a lot of water that fulfills me. And I'm when I'm maybe not feeling hungry or just the munchies, so I would stop eating at nighttime. So that's what I did. So number three is I stopped taking sugar in my tea. So I used to take a lot of sugar in my tea. Um, I used to take 4 teaspoons of sugar in my tea. Yeah, believe me or not, it's crazy. Like 4 teaspoons of sugar in my tea, and I would have like 2 to 3 cups of tea a day. So that's a lot of sugar, to actually to be consuming. It was crazy, like it was madness. And when I was doing that, I felt, I felt the pounds were piling on, and I just didn't feel. I didn't feel. What's the word? I didn't feel comfortable. I've noticed changes in my skin, and so I've said, look, I've got to stop this. I can see if that can help me with, even if it's just for a little bit, like to help me with the weight loss. So I stopped taking sugar in my tea, and it's been approximately 3-4 months now that I don't take sugar in my tea. So I completely, just stopped that, and I discontinued it. So now I only just take herbal teas, and if I take tea, then it will be without milk as well. So I don't take milk in my tea. So it'll just be plain dark tea. If I was to take coffee, I would take plain dark coffee, black coffee, without milk, without sugar. So that helped me a long way, like to that I feel and I believe that that's what really helped me then to actually reach the 37 pounds loss in weight loss. So so that's that. The other thing was I also stopped going to bed late. It's so true. Like when they say like sleep is so important, I definitely I believe that after I stopped going to bed late. I noticed that I sleep better. I noticed that I wake up really early then, and I'm more refreshed in the morning. So I would go to bed at about 9-10 o'clock, and I get up at 6 in the morning. So that's a lot of good sleep then through the night, and you know coupled with not eating at nighttime before going to bed, that helped me to digest any food that I've eaten during the day, and that will help me then to sleep better at night. So yeah, so that's what I've done there to reach my weight loss goal. The other thing that I've done was I stopped any fad diets. Oh my God, I was so desperate to lose weight that I was trying everything. I tried the cabbage soup, I've tried the protein bars, I've tried the protein wheys, and I think looking back now, I realized that probably wasn't doing it right. I wasn't doing it right. I was probably overdoing it or underdoing it or just completely going off the rails, just overdoing it or underdoing it, so I didn't get that sweet spot on how to do it right. Um, so yeah, so that's the fad diets. Like I tried, what else have I tried? I tried intermittent fasting as well, which didn't quite. It worked in a certain way. It worked uh, in certain times, and I just didn't. I suppose the way I was doing it was that I tried the 16-8 method, and I felt really, really hungry at the beginning, and I just couldn't keep up with the hunger. It was just, I felt like I was binge eating then afterwards. So I think it's because I wasn't doing it right. So I was you know I was mostly focusing on how to eat within my window. And I was, at the beginning, I was feeling a little bit, I was mixing it up at the times and just wasn't being consistent with my hours and my windows. and also the foods I was eating. So that's why the intermittent fasting was a bit dodgy for me at the beginning. The other thing I stopped doing was the eating processed foods. Oh my God, I was a big, huge fan of processed foods. I ate like donuts, I ate pizzas, I would order takeaways. So Chinese was my favorite, like, so I would order Indian as well. So that was huge contributor to my weight gain. And I didn't move often as well. I didn't do a lot of walks. Um, so I was constantly like eating and wasn't doing enough exercises. But the processed foods was a huge contributor to my weight gain. And as soon as I stopped doing that, I've noticed the weight dropping off like crazy, like, and I felt light within myself. I've noticed that my clothes were fitting me a bit better. I can move, I can walk for much longer periods of time, and in the gym, I can actually go for a bit longer on the treadmill, the stairmaster, and then lifting weights as well was, a little bit easier to do. So I've noticed a huge change when I stopped eating the processed foods. Like, it just I've noticed a huge difference. So that's the that's the other one. What's the other one? Yes, and I also stopped stressing out. I get stressed very quickly. Like, I just I've noticed that I worry too much, and I worry about everything, very about little things, details. I want things to be perfect. I want things to work out. I want things to fall into place. And in life, things don't always go that way. And so I've taught myself to relax and to find good things in my daily life, to actually positive things in my daily life that I can look at and give me comfort and give me um, relaxation. So I started incorporating mindfulness into my daily routine, and that helped me a lot with stress. So I wasn't as stressful um, before as when I used to be a lot stressed out. So mindfulness, I also did meditation. I continue to do meditation as well. So mindfulness, meditation, walks and things like that. And now going to the gym. So that's kind of another way where I release stress by just going to the gym and just working out and enjoying my routines and stuff like that. So yeah, so I would say that conquering stress is a good way in order to actually lose weight, because if you're stressed, then your hormones are going to go all over the place and you are not going to feel good about yourself. It's going to be harder for you to lose weight. So yeah, um so those are the things that I stopped doing in order for me to reach my weight loss goals and to lose 37 pounds in less than 3 months, like. So, and I'm still on my weight loss journey. Like, I'm not completely done. I still want to reach a few milestones, and just to stay fit and to be more comfortable within myself, be confident in myself, do things that I can do, just being around my kids and to run around with them, take them to playground and just be healthy. So it's not just about losing weight, it's about getting healthy, learning to eat healthy, nutritious, um, good foods that will support the body to be the best that it can be. So that's the main point to my weight loss journey, really. So yeah, so I really do enjoy my weight loss journey. I've learned a lot, and I've learned so much going through it. And you can too, you know. It's just about your mindset, you know. It's 90% of it is your mindset, you know. Weight loss is your mindset. How you look at things, how you look at losing weight, and looking at your food, your nutrition, making sure that you're consistent in eating nutritious, nutrient filled foods, whole foods, you know. So you're talking about like wheat and broccoli and lean meat and fish, and just stick with whole foods. You know, if you do that, you will definitely see a huge difference in your weight loss, you know. And stay away from processed foods, you know, because they are your Achilles heels. I know they are delicious, I know they taste good, they make us feel good in a short amount of time, but really afterwards you're going to feel guilty about eating them, and you know, it's not going to do your waistline any good. So I would say stay away from processed foods. And then also going on to your exercises, making sure that you go to the gym often if you can. You know, lifting weights is also another way to lose your to shed those pounds. As I know a lot of women would be worried about getting bulky by lifting weights, but you don't have to worry about that, because you're not going to get bulky lifting weights. It's only going to let you to burn fat a lot faster, and it's going to make you lean, and it's going to make you fit and stronger in yourself. So yeah, lifting weights is just, I just can't recommend it enough. Also fit in your walks. You need to do a lot of walking. Like if you can fit in 6 to 8 thousand steps a day, if you can fit that in every day, that will go a long way for you. You know, you don't have to reach 10,000 steps every single day. You know, I mean, 8,000, it's still enough. Like, but it has to be consistent. You know, if you're doing it consistently, then you will see a huge difference. So again, I would say your exercises, your nutrition, your diet, staying away from processed foods, and just being consistent, you will definitely get there. So yeah, so I'm a huge believer in that, you know. I've because I've done it and I've experienced it, and I know this is what works, you know. If you stay away from your processed foods, and uh, eating only nutritious whole foods, and exercising, and just be consistent. I know I keep repeating this, but it's important that you know about this. So yeah, that's really it for this video. If you really enjoyed the video and you found some value out of it, then please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you get notified of any new videos that I make on a regular basis. I also do shorts, so I would publish one short every single day on YouTube. So you can go ahead and have a look at my shorts, because there's a lot of tips and information and exercise ideas in those shorts as well. So yeah, so without any further ado, I will let you guys go, and I hope you have a great day. And I wish you luck in your weight loss journey. You can do it. You can definitely do it. You just have to be consistent and have motivation, have faith in yourself, have belief in yourself. It can be done. Lots of people have done it, and you can do it. So with that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.